issue that Ohio voters will decide is related to abortion and reproductive rights.
That's right. WCPO 9 News reporter Anna Azalian is live in studio here. So, Anna, this is issue 1 we're talking about.
Craig, Tanya, it's just one of the issues on the ballot this year, and it can be confusing. So I'm breaking down what exactly Ohio voters are deciding and some of the arguments for and against it. On November 7th, voters will decide whether to add an amendment to the Ohio Constitution. Most people probably know issue 1 has to do with abortion, but what exactly are voters deciding? The amendment would guarantee Ohioans' right to make their own decisions on abortion, contraception, fertility treatment, miscarriage care, and continuing a pregnancy. And it would stop the state from interfering with an individual exercising these rights or someone else helping them to exercise these rights. Groups across Ohio have formed campaigns both for and against issue 1. Those who support it say individuals should be the one making decisions about their bodies.
It is a personal decision. It is a private decision. Bodily autonomy is synonymous with personal freedom, which is one of the greatest rights that we possess.
Danielle Fursich with Planned Parenthood of Ohio is emphasizing the importance of the issue.
It's incredibly important that people understand that this is a dire moment in the state of Ohio.
She says without this amendment, state lawmakers could continue to pass laws restricting abortion access. Those against issue 1, like Amy Natosi with Protect Women Ohio, also see this as an important moment.
If this passes, we are ending the conversation and the legislature's hands will be tied. They cannot pass pro-life laws. Issue 1 is an extreme ballot initiative that, if passed, would cement late-term abortion in Ohio's constitution. It would get rid of parental consent laws so that minors can obtain abortions in Ohio without parental consent or notification.
The amendment text says lawmakers can restrict abortions after fetal viability, or when a doctor says the fetus has a significant likelihood of survival outside the uterus. On parental consent or parental rights, those behind issue 1 say this isn't mentioned in the amendment and current laws would still hold. Now, Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost released a legal analysis on issue 1. In it, Yost also points out the amendment doesn't specifically address parental consent, but he says parental consent laws could still be challenged in court if this passes because of the amendment's use of the word individual. Now, Craig, Tanya, Yost says that's something that's happened in the past with other abortion rights cases where some parental consent laws were ultimately upheld.